Good morning, happy people. Today we're coming at you from Orlando, Florida, our home here in sunny Central Florida. This is our backyard. Today we are going to try and clean up this mess we got back here. Since we've taken all the trees out, we left all the flower beds with lots of nastiness and old mulch and everything. So we bought a whole bunch of new mulch. We're going to mulch inside the beds, and we're going to move some things around and try and beautify the yard. So I'm going to flip the camera around here and I'll show you what we're starting out with, and we'll see if we can get some content throughout the day, what we're doing, and we'll show you a reveal at the end. All right, y'all, have a good one. Okay, so as promised, here's what we're starting with. This is where we had a bunch of big pots lined up, and you can see that the ground is all just kind of mucky. Let me walk through here. And just yucky looking and not very nice. Over here, the blackberry bush is going to move down to the property here soon. And we have lots of lemongrass that we're going to take down to the property. Oh, by the way, check this out. Our 2-year-old jackfruit tree has got some fruits coming. What is up with that? Oh yeah. So here's the tree that we air layered the other day. So far looking good. My mango trees that we're gonna pull out next in a couple weeks. I've started root pruning them. Gotta finish doing that. This is our mother lemongrass plant. And back here we have some more trees, like this is a citrus tree. And the citrus tree over here, these are coming out and going to the property. And this starfruit tree over here is coming out and going to the property. This is a jacaranda that I planted from an air layer. These are my dragon fruits. And we just got a general mess going on all over the place right now. A bunch of trees still in pots over here. Some ceruela trees and some other things that we have for sale. And I have a whole mess of plumeria plants over here that are eventually going to make their way down to the property around our house once we build the house. Back in this corner over here, we have our herb garden. Lots of herbs. Everything's huge and growing beautifully. On this side, we got some more. Some turmeric. Lots of herbs. We even got some curry. Check that out. But yeah. So, I'm getting dizzy myself just looking at this. So over here we had some more big pots. This is where everything gets super soggy and wet, so we got to be careful what we keep over here. Yeah, took some stuff out of here. So, in general, just going to try and clean this mess up and clean up this. Eventually, we need to get a pressure washer out here and pressure wash all these bricks because it's looking kind of yucky. This whole thing was covered in pots full of trees that we took down to the property. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. And this is my wife's succulent garden. Over here we have some purple yam. We have sweet potatoes. Lots and lots of peppers. This is our mint garden. Catherine has some bitter gourds going on over here. Climbing up the fence. There's another one. And we have okra. Some new papaya plants. More peppers. Over here we have lots and lots of peppers. And this is a little raised garden bed that I built. Got some onions growing in there, some spinach, a couple different kinds of spinach. That's a Malabar spinach. This is a river spinach. Over here we have some parsley growing. We have our compost tumbler here in the back. It's full of compost. So is the 50-gallon drum. On this side we have another trellis with some Malabar spinach growing on it. Lots and lots of peppers. Look at all those habaneros. Oh my gosh. Loves me some hot pepper. Oh wait, look at this little treat. Peach Reapers. Oh yeah. Hottest pepper in the world. And then we got some black peppers and some more peppers. And lots of flowers. She's got lots of little tiny pepper plants down here. This is a Florida orchid. It's got nice little flowers on it. You can get it to focus. There you go. And got some other vegetables growing in here. These are some dragon fruits that I started from seed. It's a golden dragon fruit. Some more pepper plants. And just a general overview of what we got going on back here. Later on in the reveal, we'll go around and show you exactly what we got left in the backyard here. But that's it for now. We got to get to work. Toodles. So, just a little mid-progress cleanup report. I've moved a lot of the plants that were in the center island over there out that were in pots, so we can remulch the area. I've put up a trellis here along the fence that we used to have in front, but the HOA made us take it down. So we're going to put some vines on either side of that. Cleaned out that area. I've restretched the shade above, and currently I'm in process of cutting back this tree, this ciruela, and I'm going to try and get it out of the pot and in the ground where it's at. We've established that this tree likes a lot of water, so we think it'll do okay with the wet ground here. I'm probably going to try to get this one out of the pot as well. It has roots so big that it's as big as the branches, but these moringa trees are very easy to grow. So I'm going to see if I can just hack the roots off and see what roots are inside the pot, and see if we can grow that in the ground. And the Jamaican cherry in this giant pot, which keeps falling over as well, I might try to put in the ground at a later date, not right now. But yeah, that's what I'm doing, and more to come later. Okay, the big tree is on its side. I've cut the pot off in a whole bunch of pieces. I've severed all the main roots to get it to lay down, but as you can see in the pot, there are still a ton of roots. So I'm going to put it down in this hole. I kind of left the hole at an angle because the tree was leaning over, so I'm going to try and plant the tree standing straight up in this hole and use the dirt here to mound up to it. So I didn't dig the hole deep enough for the whole tree to sit in. So the idea is that the roots will grow out from there in the dirt instead of growing out on the surface where they were, and the tree will be able to stand up on its own in a storm. So I'm about to put this tree in the hole, and we'll get more video later. Laters. So just a quick demonstration. I told y'all my area here is a swamp. So if you look here, that's why nothing can grow here. Because it's just all soggy. So, good afternoon, folks. It's the end of the day. We're cleaning up, and I just wanted to show you the progress that we've made for the day. We didn't finish everything, but we really didn't intend to. I still have to move all the mango trees, so it was no sense mulching around them before I move them. So we're going to do that later. But here's what we've done today. We've cleaned up this area here. This is where the squishy water is in the video segment. added new mulch. So we're going to use a couple of big containers in here to make like a raised bed vegetable garden area here for plants that need shade. These are all my plumeria. This is all the stuff in pots is going to move down to the property eventually. I put the big ceruela tree in the ground, like we said. Did not get to this moringa tree. I'll do that next time. These are some cotton candy fruit trees and pink guavas that we're going to have up for sale on our marketplace. So we remulched this whole area here. These are my Delonix regia, or flamboyant royal poinciana trees that I grew from seed. They're doing very nice. Eventually those will get down on the property. This is a coffee plant behind it. Didn't mulch over here yet because I still have to pull up the citrus trees. And I still, of course, as I was saying, I didn't mulch this area back here yet or clean it up because I have to move all the mango trees, and it didn't make sense to clean it up and put all fresh mulch down when I'm just going to dig it all up. So we had a bunch of lemongrass and other plants over here that we're going to take down to the property. I still have a whole bunch of tiny crepe myrtles that we got from Arbor Day Foundation that we're going to line the driveway with. So we mulched this area over here. We moved some plants in pots over here, some flowering stuff. Made some hanging plants against the fence there. I hung this nice little copper plate on the wall. This is the trellis that I made before that used to be over our front gate that we were told to remove, so I stuck it in the back. They can't tell me to remove it if they can't see it. So this is a red flowering vine that will go up this side. And on the other side we have a purple tea flower vine. It's a medicinal flower that you can make tea from and drink the tea, and it's very good antioxidants and lots of other things. And we hung another hanging pot there. I have 3 more of these hooks that eventually, after I take the mangoes out, they're going to go along the fence over there. And that's it. We still have to finish cleaning up the patio area. I've got a trash can full of garbage waste, yard waste to throw away. And once we get this area all cleaned up, we'll put our patio set back out here, and we'll be able to enjoy some nice fun in the sun barbecue. We have our nice grill over there, and everything's good. All right, folks. This is Billy from Plantaholic Garden in Orlando, Florida, signing out. One more thing. I have 8 tiny ceruela trees out here in little, like 1-gallon pots that I will be giving away to the first 8 people to like, subscribe. Now these have to be local people that can come pick them up. That like, subscribe, and message me in the comments below. All right. Have a good day. Over and out. Deuces.